guys, it's Crystal from Essentially Tarot again. I swear to God, I do not just spend all of my time buying decks, but I have another unboxing walkthrough video to do today. I'm really excited because today is October 6th, 2020, and this deck was just released today, and thanks to wonderful Amazon, I got it today from my pre-order, and it is the Movie Tarot. I have been waiting for this for quite some time. When it was first announced, I've kind of been watching and waiting and just being super excited for it to get here. So let me zoom us in maybe just a little bit. Okay, not a huge difference. I'll zoom in closer when we get to the cards. So here we have the box, and it's Movie Tarot, A Hero's Journey in 78 cards. Now, just from the box alone, when I saw who was on the box, it kind of convinced me that I needed this. And I did sit on the pre-order for a little while. It wasn't like I pre-ordered it instantly as soon as I saw it. I kind of waited and was like, but I don't know. We've got David Bowie in Labyrinth. We've got Morgan Freeman from Shawshank Redemption, which admittedly I have not seen. Don't come for me. I know, it's a classic. I haven't seen it though. We have Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. We have Winona Ryder from Beetlejuice, and we have Jake Gyllenhaal from Donnie Darko. And Donnie Darko is what kind of sold me on this deck, because I was like, yes. So anyway, so here's our box. It's a nice box. There's no plastic wrap. It's from Lawrence King Publishing, I think. And actually, truth be told, I'm kind of mad that I put this on my reading cloth because there is something kind of black and sticky here along the bottom of the box. Oops, actually it's all around the box. So that's kind of gross. Don't know what that is. I'm going to be cleaning that off. But this is illustrated by Natalie Foss. The text is by oh my goodness. The text is by Diana McMahon Collis. And the concept and design is by Mylene Moses. Might have just butchered all those names, you guys. McMahon, not McMahon, McMahon. My brain knew that wasn't right. So let's open it up. Anyway, enough butchering people's names. All right, there we go. So here we have our little book. This book reminds me very much of the book that comes with the Music Oracle. I'm assuming they might be by the same people. I didn't even put two and two together with Movie Tarot and Music Oracle and Art Oracle, Fashion Oracle. I have a feeling they're probably by the same people. So let's just take a look. We have Temperance here, Morgan Freeman as Alice Boyd. Oh, Alice Boyd Redding in Shawshank Redemption. It gives you keywords. It gives you a little bit of a write-up, a description. And it gives you a quote from the movie, which is cool, and a life lesson over here. So it looks like we have that for every card, which is kind of nice. But let's get into the cards. I'm so excited. So we got like the little strap up there. It's kind of stuck. Oop. All right. Again, we got a little bit of bending, but it's not anything serious. It's not like the last deck. Here's our back. Just says Movie Tarot. And let me put these down and zoom us in. Okay, so here we are zoomed in a little more. So we see we have Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump as the Fool. Love it. The Magician is Matt Damon from The Martian. I like that. Again, Lydia Dietz as the High Priestess. The Empress looks like Elizabeth Taylor from Cleopatra, perhaps. Maybe not so much. I don't know. The scepter is kind of throwing me off. And the traditional Empress headdress with the 12 stars for the 12 zodiac signs. But I'm going to go with that's Elizabeth Taylor. We have Scarface as the Emperor. Interesting concept, but I can see that. Oh my goodness. My husband's going to love this. My husband's a huge mafia movie fan. I'm not. But I can still understand and respect Don Corleone as the Hierophant. I think that's smart. Brokeback Mountain for the Lovers. Now this is really sad, you guys, because with my Our Tarot, I was like, I know some of these names, but I don't know why. And now I'm showing all I do is watch movies. Terrible. We have Russell Crowe for the Chariot. Clint Eastwood as Justice. All right. The Hermit. This one's not so obvious to me. I'm not sure who this is. I'd have to look them up. It almost looks like Meryl Streep, maybe. If you know who this is, go ahead and shout out. Again, I'm going to look it up in the book, but oh my goodness, yes. We have Doc on the Wheel of Fortune from Back to the Future. Oh, Sigourney Weaver from Alien for Strength. I like it. The Hanged Man. Who do we have there? Again, that's another one that's not immediately obvious to me. I'm gonna look that up. Donnie Darko as Death. That is interesting. I was kind of wondering where he was gonna appear. Because I was playing this game the other day with my sister. My sister watches no movies, you guys, so it was kind of useless because she couldn't chime in. But I was trying to figure out where Donnie Darko would fall, and I was like, maybe Justice, maybe Judgment. The obvious didn't occur to me of Death, but here he is. I love it. Morgan Freeman. Temperance. Oh, the devil. Selma Hayek. Is that Dusk to Dawn? Dusk Till Dawn? Maybe? Maybe? Pulp Fiction. Samuel L. Jackson as the Tower. I love it. The Star is Judy Garland. Or is it Judy Garland from Judy? So not Judy Garland. I don't know. Looking too far into it. There's Jareth from Labyrinth as the moon. This cracked me up. Julie Andrews as the sun, I feel like is just so perfect because just picturing her spinning around on that mountaintop singing her sweetheart out. Is there any more sun image in your mind than that right now? Because when I saw that, I was like, yep, that makes sense. Judgment. Judgment is Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill. Sorry if I ruined that. If you haven't seen it by now, what have you been doing? I totally blank on her name right now. I know she's from The Sixth Element. Fifth Element. The Sixth Element. I'm just adding another one. The Fifth Element. Cannot think of her name right now. Mila. I know her real name. Mila Jovovich. Oh my god. Terrible. But yeah. Ace of Coins. Okay, he's not as obvious. Again, there's some that I'm going to struggle with. It's okay. Oh no, I was really hoping this wouldn't be the case, you guys. I was hoping this would not be a pip deck, but guess what? It is. Which I feel like is very misleading because in the description, it tells you that there's, you know, a recognizable movie character on all 78 cards. I would dare to argue that. It's fine. It's okay. It's a little disappointing. Here's our page of coins. Again, I don't know that I recognize who that is either. Again, I don't expect that I've seen every movie ever, so it's fine. We have Neo from The Matrix as the Knight of Coins. Interesting. Ooh, there's my girl, Angelina. Angelina as Tomb Raider for the Queen of Coins, perhaps? Interesting concept. And Willy Wonka as the King of Coins. I guess so. I'm going to have to sit with these court cards because I don't know. Oh my gosh, my dogs are just so angry right now because there are people just moving around. My children are obviously not doing what they're supposed to be doing while I'm trying to film this real quick. The Ace of Cups. I'm not sure who that is either. I want to say maybe Rose McGowan from The Notebook, but I might not be right. So again, we have our Pip style minors. Although it is interesting the choices they've made with like the cups, like here they're crying for the 5 of Cups and their eyes are closed. It's interesting. So I feel like they give you some things to work with within the pips. I do think the whole moon aspect with the cups is interesting as well. Because that's not necessarily an association that I make with the suit of cups. I don't really link the moon to the suit of cups. Interesting. Page of Cups. Again, not somebody who jumps out at me right away. This card kills me. When I also saw this as one of the revealed cards when it got closer to the release date, I was like, oh my goodness, yes. For some reason in my brain, Zorro is the perfect Knight of Cups. Like, I don't know that he could be more perfect. Oh, it's not Zorro. Back up. Rewind. The Princess Bride. It's Wesley from The Princess Bride. I had seen it from a distance in the reveal, and I thought it was Zorro, which still made sense to me, by the way, because Zorro is very kind of like romantic and very sensual and sexual and, you know, doing his thing. But Wesley from The Princess Bride makes even more sense. So I'm glad I caught that, because I would have felt really silly if I had kept going. Queen of Cups, Amelie. All right. Bill Murray. Bill Murray is the King of Cups. Bill Murray from what? I'm not sure, but it's just Bill Murray. So it's fine. I'll give it to them. Ace of Swords. We have Brad Pitt Fight Club, perhaps. I'm so sorry, guys, if you're like playing along at home and I'm driving you crazy with me pointing obvious things out or guessing things that are obviously wrong. It is what it is. I need to stop saying that, because I realized I said that about 46,000 times in the Our Tarot walkthrough, and it drove me crazy in post while I was editing it. I was like, oh my gosh, stop saying it. It's one of those things where I don't think you realize you say something until you watch a recording of yourself back and you're like, oh. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Hopefully I can cut that out. Our water was shut off today because they are replacing our water main. And of course it decides to come back on while I'm sitting in the bathroom filming. So it sounds like I flushed the toilet. Scared me. Page of Swords. Again, I don't know that he's someone that I recognize. You can hear my toilet is running. I'm so sorry, you guys. I can't really do anything about it until I can get out and run the water. Again, Knight of Swords is also not someone that I recognize. Queen of Swords, Fatal Attraction, Sharon Stone, perhaps. And King of Swords looks like Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible. Bruce Lee is the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, my toilet bowl is just gonna run for the rest of this. I'm so sorry, you guys. Poor timing. Oh, just kidding, it stopped. Just kidding. It's one of those, you know, it was supposed to be back on. The water was supposed to be back on about an hour ago. They are obviously running late. And I did not think that the toilet was going to make noise when it came back on. So I didn't think hiding in my little bathroom would have been an issue. But here we are. So that's cool. Always an adventure. Here's our wands. I am so disappointed in these pip cards. Like, it's fine. I can work with pip cards, but I really thought we were going to get a full 78. Ugh, Will Smith as the Page of Wands. Check him out. I'm assuming Men in Black Will Smith. You could argue Hitch Will Smith, but I don't think so. Love Will Smith. Charlize Theron as the Knight of Wands. This one I kind of went back and forth on, because I'm assuming that's supposed to be Katniss Everdeen as the Queen of Wands from the Hunger Games. I don't know that I agree. I guess. You know, to me, the Queen of Wands is somebody who is a little more sensual and sexual. And, okay, we could argue that, you know, Katniss Everdeen... I'm so sorry, I'm out of frame. I don't know if I've been out of frame this whole time, you guys. I'm so sorry. We could argue, like, Katniss Everdeen had, like, a love triangle going on. You know, that was kind of part of her shtick, is that it was, you know, can we expect these two that are in love to kill each other in the Hunger Games, blah, blah, blah. I get that. But she's more strong. Like, I'd almost rather see her in a King of Wands position than in a Queen of Wands position, because I see her as more than just her outside packaging. You know, Katniss is more than just a pretty face. Katniss, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I just thought, oh, but I didn't know Indy was the King of Wands. Indiana Jones, he's my guy. I love him. But yeah, I still kind of stand by what I say. Like, I love Katniss in the wand suit, but I see her as more than what the Queen of Wands embodies. I see her, you know, as the less sensual, less feminine, and more that masculine fire type energy, regardless of the fact that she is, you know, packaged as a girl. Is that silly? I don't know. It sounded silly when I say it out loud. But anyway, so that is the movie tarot. The cardstock, you can see we have like a bend already in the cardstock. They're kind of doing their own thing. It's very cardboardy. It's a little sharp, actually. Let's give it a shuffle, shall we? Let's back up a little bit. All right, so let's back up and give it a little shuffle. Again, you can see they're a little bent already, which, that's fine. I am a riffle shuffler, so perhaps they'll bend back with a little coercion. Let's go ahead and try to do a riffle shuffle. Oh, they're a little thick. Oh yeah, you can't bridge them. They're a little thick, so they do kind of fight back on a riffle shuffle. But you can see it's kind of made the bend a little less terrible. They need to be manhandled a little bit, I think. But overall, not the worst cardstock. So that is the movie tarot. I was so excited for this deck to come. Again, I love some of the choices. Others I need to look up because obviously they're either movies that I don't know or haven't seen, or I'm just not recognizing them in the moment. I am a little disappointed in the pips, but it's okay. Let me know what you think. Comment down below on if you agree with the choices that were made. If you would prefer to have seen different characters in different cards. I mean, there's so many movies out there that I don't think there's any way to make everyone truly happy with the choices, because there are just so many movies that are classic that everyone knows or that are near and dear to people for one reason or another. So let me know what you think. Just let me know if there's any swap outs you would make. If there's anyone I absolutely did not recognize that you were like, no, you fool, this is who it is. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys next time. As always, please be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.